what's going on, everybody? Man, it's your boy, it's Robin, back with another bang. My audio trip. My bad for being a bot right now. Back with it, man. I couldn't hear it myself. I want to make sure I can hear it, but now I can hear it. Reactor, here we go. So, as you know, no, they released a few trailers today, right? New shades on the floor, the different lightings, etc. Now, I'm gonna say this for this 2K. Of course, it's gonna look better every year. You know, technology's advancing. You know, look, it's cleaner reflection on the court than compared. And it's right now they're showing us just my career. If you play my career, you show the champ. Like me, I used to play my career. Literally, I maxed out my badges, then came to park. I wasn't the type to just jump in the park. I ain't gonna be breaking and selling. But nah, they got new halftime shows. We don't watch halftime shows. They're giving us half news right now. Nah, if we go here, go to 2K Labs. Now we're supposed to be getting this 10:30 a.m. It's making it seem like watch 2 hours, you get skill boost, camouflage pants, tokens. It's a 26 stream for my play review. How are we feeling so far on the 2K news chat? Let me know down below how y'all feeling about it. Like you can misdirection, you can dribble now. Let me go to Mike Wayne, the guy we only see. Will there be a boost for turning the layup meter? Oh, just like turning them shot meters on meters will give you slightly larger green for layups. Alright. Break it down. This always been a thing. You're gonna get a boost on layups too, man. If you know your timing, you know your timing. It's simple as that. Cause look, I didn't know he was posting some of this stuff. And then our free throws green or miss free throws on all-star difficulty above are green or miss. Clear green window. No RNG for 10%. How fast is game speed compared to previous titles? 10% faster. Okay. So my thought is free throws don't matter. I mean, I guess that matters to some people. I'm always able to time my layups no matter what. It's just like a jump shot. Once you get used to hitting certain contested layups, it's going you're gonna keep doing it. You feel me? But also, we here to watch Bass Plug too. I'm just trying to tell you the latest news. That's why I'm always on Twitter because hour ago, and which is crazy. Like they're not giving us nothing yet. But
we have officially made it to the biggest news drops of the 2K cycle. We knew the gameplay reveal was going to be mostly cinematic footage, and it turned out we only got about 43 seconds of real gameplay. But as you all see, tomorrow, August 7th at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, we are getting the My Player.
That's what we just showed, Joe.
Reveal. Going to be streamed on all of 2K's platforms. In the last big news drop, the gameplay reveal, I told you guys 5,000 likes and I will live stream reacting to it. We fell short of that. I think it was because there were some people that thought I was going to stream anyway because I've seen a lot of comments about that. But then like a video or two later, we got 6,000 likes. So I know you guys can do it. I'm going to give you one more chance. By the time they start the stream tomorrow, 5,000 likes. I'm even going to upload this video a little bit early for you guys, and we will live react to it. Because as you all know, I'm going to be quote-unquote late to posting the news anyway because I don't have it early. We don't have to talk about that for a long time. But anyway, I went back to my stream last year on August 8th, and yes, we did see the builder. We've seen the badges. So that is everything I'm expecting to get tomorrow, as well as some information from developers and stuff like that. Now, today's video.
Also, something about 24 is when we had the peer green window. I ain't gonna lie. Like the average person, man, they play about 10 games a day. Then they play now my team. They play other modes. That's the average player goes to different modes, or they don't play as much. But like 24, I had my highest amount of games played, and in 2K24, I had about six. No, I had 7,000 something games played. Vet 2. Yeah, about 7,000 some games played. Then I had 1,000 rec games and stuff like that. Like the game was good. Pure green window takeovers worked. The dribbling, it was more different move sets. My thing is, as a dribbler, I always played like a big. I've always been like the person that does like a big ISO. So like, if I got a big man, I want him to be able to dribble decently, like 2K20 stretch playmaker. I love my build. Look, smashing that motherfucker. But happy as hell. That's my type of move. So when they make everybody wear everything slow, or you gotta go left, right, they took out certain moves. You can't momentum. But now this year, they're bringing in and saying like, we can momentum behind the back. We can tween lay, double behind the back is back before you take a dunk, which I'm not using that unless it's gonna be I ain't gonna lie, I might put that in the bag maybe, because if I'm running and I just stop, and you already jump, that's lay, and that's canceling out me taking up a bad animation, because you already know if you pump fake, sometimes that shit is gonna go up.
It's not going to be super long because we don't have a large amount of news, but we do have new and I believe very important news from Mike Wang. This one is huge. We know that the gameplay in 2K26 is going to be faster. 100% already been confirmed. But how much faster? 1%? 2? I mean, we don't actually have a number. Well, we didn't, and now we do. So someone asked Mike, and he said 10% faster. Let me know if you guys think 10% faster will be good for 2K26 in the comments, okay? So if you want to really figure it out, how is it going to feel? Kinda. Just go into 2K and change the game speed sliders, move them up 10 points. You'll probably figure out how it's going to feel for the most part. Now look, this one's crazy because Mike Wang replied to me on Twitter yesterday, but even weirder was I've been asking him a bunch of questions about the game, of course. I want to get some answers, I'm interested, I'm curious. He's not answered any of those, except just yesterday, as you guys see, he answers a tweet that I made on March 29th and said this has been addressed. I said, I don't know how this made it into 2K25, but
crazy.
It can't make it into 2K26. Reaching at the wrong side and making you fumble the ball is crazy. This is not a rare animation at all. It
does happen almost every game. Like somebody can miss, but your character is gonna stumble back, but they missed the reach, and you're going that way, and he reached that way, and you stumble back, and then it gives him a chance to come back and even push you back more. And oh yeah, I'm locking you up. You ain't doing shit. If it's real, if you try to make it so realistic and so real. I forget, even if it's not real. If he reached that way and I'm going this way. Hey! You feel me? Like,
happens almost every game. So if you guys have played 2K25, you already know what I'm talking about. There was no reason to even show you the clip. The defender reached at the wrong hand. The ball was in my right hand. The defender completely missed the steal attempt going for my left side, and it made me fumble the ball. You can have a 99 ball handle, and it will happen to you every single game, especially if someone is spamming you. It's one of the biggest issues with 2K25's actual gameplay, in my opinion, because defense in this game, the best way to play defense, unfortunately, is to spam. The best defense should be to get bumpy. In real life, go look at how many on-ball steals there is in a full entire 48-minute NBA game. Go check it out. On-ball steals per game. Very, very low. We should get bumpy animations. 2K16 is a very good example. If you want to go check it out, type in Red City Boy versus Pretty Boy Fredo. Maybe you guys have seen it. You can get real bumpy. Pretty Boy Fredo was known as the good, entertaining player that was breaking people's ankles, but when he played someone good, like Red City Boy, well, he was able to get bumped a lot. If you knew what you were doing, you could play very good defense. Anyway, Dimework went to Twitter, and he said, remember how you could flick up while walking backwards in 2K19 and get nice retreat size ups? Is there anything like that in 2K26? Mike said, I can revive these. They'll be on flick up while walking backwards like 2K.
Now, my thing is, don't just be like accepting everything. He be just randomly like bringing shit back. You gotta bring it back correctly, Mike. You have to, please. Bring it back correctly, because this is the last year for a lot of niggas. Like, spending this money, it's the last year. I'm telling you now, gang. I'm telling you now. And it's going to be the last time. Because if you, bro, like the Kobe escape, like in 20, where they was reaching and spamming, guess what? I did this 20, reset myself. Then when he set the screen, bumped them a little bit, go back to my move. But don't just bring it back and just to bring it back. Make it effective or somehow be another chain in somebody's dribble. Be able to chain dribble moves together. You feel me?
K19. So that's actually pretty cool. Again, in my opinion, let's not get too excited because this is just adding things back from other games.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Mike Wang is out here acting like Omega Shinron, like he's just granting wishes like a genie.
Yeah, he just...
I can revive them. But yeah, I do like that. Dribbling is sounding a lot better in 2K26 and 2K25. But please, if you guys seen the clip, just remember that Mike said 2K25's dribbling has made like the biggest change in the last 15 years. And then I personally do not think that it has done that. Okay, some people do like the dribbling on 2K25. They like it a lot. Not me. I just don't think it's that good compared to other 2Ks. Anyway, Mike said another dribbling tip for 2K26, you can vary the speed of your dribble and triple threat moves by how slow or fast you move the right stick. Great for changing pace. It's a feature that's been in 2K for a while, but its effects are more noticeable this year. So I know it's crazy, but I actually do use triple threats a lot.
Yeah,
you guys watch me.
Somebody else.
You don't just watch the news videos, or even if you do just watch.
If they speed it up, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I hope they don't mess it up to where it's glitchy.
Watch the news videos. You've probably seen in the gameplays where I do use triple threats quite a bit. So it's something that I'm going to be looking at pretty early into the game. I'm not crazy like every play triple threading, but especially on like the 1v1 court or, in the rec or something where you catch the ball and you just be patient for a second. Read the court, read the defense, read the defender in front of you, and then make your move. It'll be interesting to see, okay? So this is really weird because Coleman said, can you please make it to where your player doesn't switch hands with the ball after you quit running in 2K26? And yes, I do have the passive dribble hand switches disabled. And Mike said, keep passive dribble hand switches disabled. So I'm pretty sure he did read that Cole said, I do have it disabled. So I'm guessing it does work correctly this year because it didn't work correctly this year. Everyone would say, oh, just turn off this setting, and it still did it. I don't care what you got to say. It shouldn't do that. You shouldn't completely just let go of your stick and your guy switches hands. That's just
It is weird.
silly. It's never been like that in other 2Ks. Anyway, I think this one is pretty important, especially for you guys that are planning on it with the custom layup packages and stuff, making a finesse finishing build, or just having some sort. I mean, even if you don't.
Yeah, I'm making a pure finisher this year.
Say decently important. Mike said, "Will there be a?" Or sorry, the question was, "Will there be a boost for turning the layup meter off?" And he said, "Just like turning the shot meter off for shots, meter off will give you a slightly large green window for layups too." Okay. Now, where I'm a little bit concerned with layups this year, as I told you guys, of course, we don't want anything in the gameplay to be an exploit, something that is a genuine exploit. Is that in 2K25, and it could have just been how strong RNG was. It felt like a lot of times, I mean, guys, I had a 99 layup James Harden build in 2K24. For those of you that don't know, I make all kinds of builds throughout the year, guards, locks, centers, whatever. And it's a complete difference in watching your player, letting go of, okay, this is where I should let go of the layup, than in 2K24. Like, it just felt like it didn't match up with when you would let go of the layup, but it could have just been the heavy RNG in the game. So hopefully that is different in 2K26.
I hope so too.
All right, because finesse finishing definitely needs to be
Maybe
better. Again, I think that 2K, like the dunk meter, like so many other things they've talked about, they're trying to get in the middle of 2K24 and 2K25. All right, so our next one is, are free throws green or miss? Is there RNG? Free throws on all-star difficulty and above are green or miss.
Yes! Thank you. I always said this for years. Niggas make it early, and I'm the one with the 99 free throws. Sometimes I miss them. I should never miss. And I said, at this point, make them green or miss at this point. I said, I'd rather just green the free throw and be over it. You know, mind you, it's probably gonna be low. It's gonna be easy to green it, but if you don't green it, gang, that should be off. You gotta green every other shot in the game to make it. Besides layups, you can white and make and still gonna win because it's a layup. But free throw is just like a shot in a clutch moment. You got your timing down. Okay, green. If you don't, and you missing, you missing. Simple as that, gang. You want to make a 60 free throw, you gotta green that motherfucker. It's your fault for making it low. Green that motherfucker.
No RNG. I remember, I'm not going to talk about this too long, but I know there's a lot of my fives guys out here, Rec and Pro-Am, man. There was a lot of complaints about the free throws this year. I mean, just so many very high-rated free throws missing a little bit too much. Like, 99 free throw guys missing 95s, 96s, a lot
That's
more.
That's what I'm saying. Missing
than
like high
that actual percentage should be when you're shooting a 95% free throw. Anyway, does real player percentage still exist in 2K26? Yes, but only for offline modes. So you guys do not have to freak out about that. We're okay. The game actually might have some sort of skill gap this year. Every game has a skill gap. Every 2K ever. Okay? So again, we need to talk about that for just a second. But every game has a different level of skill. How much there is inside of who is the worst players in the game, who is the best players in the game. And 2K25's, in my opinion, was one of the lowest skill gaps. The ceiling was heavily nerfed with RNG. And now this year, with no RNG, we should see a big difference just off that. Then you have slingshot effect, possible engagement optimized matchmaking, dynamic difficulty adjustments. I mean, we could go on, and those are things we need to just say. Hopefully, they're not in 2K26. You do also have skill-based matchmaking. Some people like that, some people don't. But yeah, definitely no slingshot effect. We've talked about that as well.
My bad for saying this. It should be a skill-based matchmaking based off overall rep. It should be based off overall and rep. And also lineups. Overall, rep, lineups. That's how the matchmaking should be. If it's a point guard and a 6'3" point guard and 7 foot, if you do 6'4" point guard, 7 foot, or 6'2" point guard, 7 foot, you get what I'm saying? Or 7'1", like have a similar lineup for the matchup, and I can similar rep. I don't know about percentages because that could vary, but it should just be based off those things like rep. But if you one of the highest reps in the game, then certain modes like Park, it's not gonna be skill based matchmaking. Sometimes it's not like that. But theater, pro-am, all the other stuff, yeah, it should be fairly matched. Like you can't have a 20. Y'all lost 10 games in a row, and then you playing number 1 in the world. Like, come on. Hey, it don't make
anyway, 2K dropped today the courtside report on
That shit ain't
presentation.
shit.
We knew it was coming out this week. Now our next news is my player. Immerse yourself in the atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. You can read into it. I'm not actually going to dive deep into the article. Basically, new commentators coming back.
Exactly,
the lighting
bro.
is
Somebody
definitely better. I told you guys, as someone who is very critical of 2K, you guys know the lighting looks way better than 2K25. So I actually like that quite a bit. I mean, it's not like, oh, a small detail. The lighting, and we will see in the park. They said the lighting is better this year. They said we're getting realistic parks. So I do expect to load up this game and actually like the lighting for the first time on a next-gen console, I think. Maybe 2K21 next-gen lighting wasn't too bad. I can't remember. But yeah, for the first time on our next-gen, they're not even next-gen consoles anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy. Like, lighting actually was better in other games. The whole dynamic, the lighting changes 3 times in one game. Then you have a completely black court. Like, you can't even see your player's shot or anything like that. Then you've got, like,
awful.
a little bit of a
don't
sun.
sugarcoat it, motherfucker. It's doo-doo. Dookie. Like, man, every during the day, big ass shadow come over. I'm like, damn. I want it to be clean, light. I want it to be glisten. I want my park to be glisten. Glisten, yes, I said it.
Spot in the left corner, a sunspot in the right corner, and the whole court's dark. I mean, just so many patterns that didn't make sense because, especially if you're playing at a real life park, and these are actual NBA parks. When they make the realistic ones, especially like this year, they said they're going to be realistic. You got lights. I know, it's a crazy thing, right? Lights when it gets dark out. So, yeah. But again, I do want to talk about this towards the end. Like I said, we don't have a lot of news, but we did have a lot of, in my opinion, pretty important news like the game speed and stuff. So I just want to talk about the no-dip shots once again, just one more time. Because Mike Wang said in his post, as you guys can see, it is possible that this could change in the future, which is the green window for catch and shoot shots, quick shots, are the same as the regular shots. And Laker said, I think the quote-unquote possible change in the future is all but guaranteed. I don't think that there's much balance in adding what feels like a risk-reward thing just for it to have no risk involved. Love the concept of the no-dip catch-and-shoot shots, but definitely should be harder.
Yeah.
Now, I proposed to Mike yesterday that there should probably...
I mean, if the time clock is going down and they're playing really good defense and stuff, I shouldn't be able to easily just, green. You feel me?
Just be
it should be like that.
a nerf
That's all people got to do.
To lower-rated players. And what I mean is, Jared Vanderbilt, sorry that you got to catch that stray, brother. It's just my example. Is going to have a harder time and not be as good at doing a no-dip catch-and-shoot shot as Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, guys that are elite shooters and have practiced for these moments over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? So what I think, though, I came to the conclusion yesterday, because Mike hasn't responded to any of this since that post, I think there's going to be some sort of badge. Sort of badge with the no-dip shots, because he will not answer anything about it since that post. So we will see tomorrow if we are going to be streaming. You guys will see it live from me right away. If not, I mean, either way, the video is going to be late. We've already talked about that before. So guys, slap a like if you want to see a stream tomorrow. And yeah, let me know how you feel about the no-dip shots. If you think they should, I think they should personally have some sort of difference from a regular catch-and-shoot shot. I mean, maybe a little bit smaller of a green window, because you're getting the advantage of being able to shoot right away. Everyone's going to do that, and you're never going to see a regular catch-and-shoot shot if it's the same green window. If everyone can do it with a 65-3 and a 99, they have the same window, same no penalty. It's going to be interesting, okay? So anyway, guys, click this if you want to see yesterday's video. Tap it. It'll take you to...
Hey, man, make sure y'all boys subscribe, like, comment, man. What's y'all hopes? And this is our... 2K. I hope the lighting, like, bro. You know what? Like you said, bro, take it with a damn grain of salt. They're going to bring back a lot of moves, and I'm already going to be playing more because of the green window and no RNG. That's already going to get me to play more. Now, to get me to play more is if you keep me on past December, because 24, I stopped playing guess what though? My thing is this. In 23, how long was I playing? I went to current gen 23. Then I went to 22 current gen. But I'm not going back to current gen, but still. But that shit. Mm. Y'all got a lot to fix, a lot to do. Hope the things y'all adding back, bringing back. Hope y'all do them effectively and correctly. And I will be live streaming during that time too. So make sure y'all boys subscribe, like, and comment if you haven't already, man. W videos in the chat.